The seating of our national anthem.
I can hear. Can
Test.
Number 15, Brody.
I think we're good.
Number 23, Braden Scarborough.
And now the starting lineup for your Alton College. Number 1, Peyton Whalen. Number 2, Jen Holtapple. Number 13, Grant Cawthon. Number 20, Kendrick Secret. And number 40, David Atchison.
Mike's on. Our mic's on. Hi, good evening. Welcome to Alton High School for the first game of our doubleheader tonight. We're going to have the Alton Comets versus the Willow Springs Bears. We're kicking it off here with the junior varsity matchup, and alongside me tonight is calling the game is Michael Cockrum.
Good evening.
And we're just about set for the opening tip. And Willow Springs controls the opening tip. Brody Thompson for Willow Springs brings the ball up court. And 3-point from the corner is off target, but they get the rebound. And baseline in, and that's up for the first 2 points. So just like that, 2-0.
23.
Braden Scarborough. Alton driving down, and the ball is kicked, looked like, out of bounds. That'll stay here with the Comets.
Kendrick will pass the ball in.
Ball gets away, and Cawthon dribbles. Whalen on top of the key. Comets running their offense, and he goes up with a shot, and it's off target. Willow with the rebound. Ball's tipped, deflected. Willow controls, and 2 more points for the Bears.
Number 15.
It's Brody Thompson. Cawthon drives, and he is fouled on the shot, so he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Seats are starting to fill up, but still plenty of room if you're in the area and like to come out tonight and support our Comets. We also want to thank all of our viewers who are joining us live on YouTube. As Cawthon misses the first of 2 free throws.
Missed the second one. Holtapple with the rebound. Put up a shot, but fell a little short.
And Willows controls the ball. They bring the ball up court, running some offense, sets the screen. Pick and roll.
Oh,
Nice
nice deflection there by
sure
Jaron.
was.
Had a pretty pick and roll, but it had a nice block there.
Even better defense, right? Willow inbounds the ball to number 11. That's John Ball. They drive. Still passing the ball around. He goes inside. He's double teamed. And the ball is stolen.
Stolen by Grant.
So the Comets regain possession as they drive up court, trying to get some points on the board. That shot's offline. Rebound by Willow Springs. Blaine Altermont. That ball's been deflected, but it's going to stay right here with the Willow Springs Bears.
Looks like we have a sub coming in, number 50 for Willow.
And I don't see number 50 on the roster. I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah, I don't either.
And the two-pointer is good. That's number 15, Brody Thompson. We've called his name already a few times. So, and Comets here with Kendrick. And they turn the ball over. Willow's driving. They're pretty aggressive so far in the early going, out to a 6-0 lead here in the first 2 minutes of quarter number 1. Bears will inbound from the baseline. Out to the top of the key. They're setting up their offense over in the corner. Passing the ball around. That's John. Back to number 15. 15 drives and goes up with the shot. It's deflected as well. Good defense.
Good defense. Just
they're not letting them get those easy layups so
No.
far. So that's encouraging for Comet defense. Willow inbounds, jump shot from the corner, no good. And looked like Waylon was going to get there, but he tripped and fell. But Comets do ultimately gain possession.
Oh,
nice block
rejection
there.
by number 11.
We're going back and forth up and down the court. I believe that was off Willow, and it is. So that's off Brody Thompson. So Comets will get the ball. And
Looks like Connor Clay's coming in now.
Connor Clay, a 5'10 sophomore, seeing his first action of the evening. And it looks like Kendrick will inbound for the Comets. That's a turnover. They're driving up court. Oh, nice deflection there by Kendrick. Seacrest, but they just keep turning the ball back.
They're trading passes.
They sure are. It's like a game of ping pong so far. All right, he goes inside. I thought he might have traveled. Either way, they call a foul. Let's see who that's on.
Probably Grant Coffin, maybe. 13, yep.
Yep, 13 white. So Grant Cawthon, sophomore, 5'9", picks up his first foul. And the Bears will shoot 2 free throws. Number 50. Again, we don't have a name on the roster for number 50, but 50 from Willow Springs. The lefty with the first one, and it's good. And Comets won a timeout. So give number 50 some time to think about this second free throw. Comets down in the early going, but it's still very early. 7-0 in the early going here.
Just got to settle down and make good passes.
That's right. It's still early on in the season, right? So you got to think there's probably some jitters.
Yeah.
Especially here in the junior varsity game. We've got quite a few freshmen on our roster. A lot of new faces. Exciting to see some of the newer talent we have coming up to the high school team this year. That's why I'm struggling a little bit on some of these names. I don't know them as well.
I had them in class, so I can keep you posted.
I'm sure by the end of the season I'll have them down. You've already got them down, right? As you said, you have most of them in class. So.
Yep, I had them for 2 years. Number 50 with the second shot, and it's no good.
Cawthon with the rebound, and he dribbles the ball up court. Over in the corner, goes baseline. Oh, beautiful left-handed shot. It just didn't go in. Rimmed in and out.
Kind of went around the world.
Kind of a wild shot there by Blaine. Boy, that's almost a travel. I think they got him stepping out of bounds.
Yep.
So
Either dribbled it on the line or stepped on it, one of the two.
Connor Clay with the turnover there for the Comets. So Willow will inbound. This is number 5, Holt McGinnis Jr. And he goes cross court, and
Nice steal by Jaron. Uh-oh, Thompson stole it right back.
a lot of turnovers in the early going. I'm sure both coaches are going to be unhappy about
Number 13 with the 2-point.
the inability to take care of the ball so far in the early going on both sides. Oh, that's cross court pass was stolen.
Number 11.
Comets just got to do a better job of protecting the basketball. Too many turnovers in the early going here. It's 11-0 now. 4 minutes in, and the 3-point is up, and that's good. That was a pretty shot.
Who was that one?
Jaron Hosapple.
Jaron Hosapple.
Number 2 with the 3. Bears, they're right back at it on offense, trying to really pound the paint this evening so far. And number 50, he gets 2 more points, so he go along with his 2 free throws. Jaron dribbles it out. Cawthon over to Jaron. Jaron with a corner 3 with a little heat check there. It's offline, but Comets get the rebound. Kendrick Seacrest, the freshman, gets 2 points for the Comets. So they're starting to close the gap. Oh, and that's going to be a turnover. He threw it, but the receiver wasn't looking for that pass, so out of bounds, Comet basketball. Kendrick Seacrest will bring the ball up court for the Comets. Baseline jumper, it's offline.
Number 5 with the rebound. Up to number 15, Thompson, and another layup.
Thompson, we've called his name a lot. I don't know how many points, if we're keeping track on that side or not.
He's got 6 points so far.
6 points. So another timeout. I'm assuming that was probably
timeout White.
Comment. Yep. So Coach Honeycutt wants to take a moment and kind of talk through and see if we can make some in-game adjustments here in the early going.
Yeah.
Just too many turnovers. I'm sure it's probably tough enough to keep track of points. I don't know how many turnovers we've had, but we've had quite a few so far.
Yeah, probably.
On both sides.
Yeah, probably 4 or 5 apiece. Sometimes when you get behind a little bit, you try to speed up to try to catch up, and it causes you to make more mistakes. So.
It sure does. But the good news is it's early. We're only 5 minutes into our first quarter. It is a full JV game, right, as I understand
That's
it.
my understanding, yes.
They have plenty of time to make some adjustments and to chip away at this deficit. The game's far from over. Definitely a good time for them to coach to kind of give them some pointers here and hopefully make some adjustments.
Tell them to just settle down and do what you can.
One thing I am noticing about the Bears is they're very adamant about getting the ball into the paint there. They're really going to pound the paint, or at least that's what we've seen so far.
Looks like number 24, Eli Simmons, went in. He's another lefty that we have. Freshman, I believe.
And also it looks like Caden
Holman
Holman is in. So that shot's offline, but he gets the rebound. I don't have a 24. Is that?
That's Eli Simmons.
That is Eli Simmons. Okay,
yeah.
I didn't see that on the roster here.
And it looks like it's Holman 35. Okay, so Eli at the free throw line for 2 shots. And just a little off.
Got another substitution. It looks like David Atchison.
Yep, coming in for Peyton Whalen.
Freshman, 6'1". So little size in here to maybe help protect the paint on the other end.
Second shot is good for.
Do some rebounding.
For Eli.
Bears bringing it up court.
15
moving
to
the
6.
ball around. Over in the corner, thought he might take a 3, decided better of it. Goes inside to number 50. 50 is quadruple teamed, and what's the call here? Is it a jump ball?
Be Alton ball.
So good job swarming him.
Yeah, once he brought it down to his waistline, they pounded on him.
They sure did. And he really had nowhere to go because he had one man on each side of him.
Yeah.
All right, he thought about setting the screen. Instead, he goes the other way, drives, beautiful shot
Caden
off
Holman.
the glass. Caden Holman with his first basket of the evening.
15-8, 7-point lead.
Bears running their offense. Corner three, that is offline, but the Bears get their own rebound. Thompson with the three, and that one's good. Those second chance points can really kill the momentum.
He's got 9 in this first quarter.
Holman over to Atchison in the corner for the three. That's offline. And Jared Hosapple in the baseline jumper. Nice shot offline. They get the rebound there. That's David Atchison, but his shot's no good either, and Willow has the ball.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. See if they play for the last shot or try to. Nope.
Oh, nice pick and roll, but it was a little bit. Couldn't hang on to the basketball there, could he, Michael?
Nope. Number 13 with the three. That's
Blaine Altermont. Hope we're pronouncing your name right, Blaine. Oh, he thought about the three. Thinks decides better of it. Holman over to Eli. No, not Eli. Sorry, I'm getting the names wrong now. That's Caden Holman.
13 with the rebound and last second shot just a little short. So at the end of the first quarter, it is 21 for Willow and 8 for Alton.
I guess who we got? Who's our leading scorer so far after quarter one, Michael?
We've got 3 guys tied with. Nope, sorry. Hosapple has a 3-point shot, so he's got 3. Kendrick has 2. Caden has 2. Eli Simmons has a free throw.
All right, and then on the
for Willow, Thompson has 9, and is Ultramat number 13?
Yes, he is.
He's got 5, and then number 11 has 2.
Thompson, he's kind of impressed me so far tonight. He's just a sophomore, 5'9" sophomore, leading the Bears in scoring.
Yep.
As they've got an early 13-point lead as we get ready to start the second quarter. Got a lot of basketball ahead of us. Just 1 quarter down. Still got 3 more quarters in this one. Then we got the varsity matchup. We'll be immediately following this game.
Yep.
So I think we'll do a separate broadcast for the second game. So just keep that in mind. And once we're finished with the junior varsity game, we will start a separate broadcast for that varsity matchup.
See a lot of kids out to the game tonight. We wrapped up the first half of school year today.
That's exciting.
Had finals, second day of finals today, and they start their Christmas break.
It's exciting for teachers and students. Maybe not as exciting for us parents that have children still at home, but
true enough.
But our teachers, a well-deserved break for all of our staff. We appreciate all that they do.
Okay, looks like number 25 for Willow is in. Don't remember seeing him in the first.
We got to get some stops here in the second quarter. Again, they're driving, trying to penetrate the paint.
Number 23 is out there for. No, he was out there earlier.
Oh, that's a nice shot. It's a little off target. I think they're going to get him over the back there. I think 50.
Yeah, he kind of gave him a bear hug from behind.
He was hoping for a jump ball, but when I guess that's Kendrick there, Kendrick Seacrest, he tucked the ball in at 50, continued to try to kind of hug him there, and that's over the back foul. Oh, inbound right underneath the basket. Oh. Good heads-up play, a little offline, though.
And Grant Cawthon with the rebound and put back.
So 2 more points for Cawthon, or that was his first 2.
That's his first 2. He had a couple missed free throws in the first quarter.
Comets trying to chip away at the lead. Oh, he tries to steal the ball, and he does steal it. That's Peyton Whalen, number 1, still trying to gain possession of the ball. And I think they're going to call a foul on, we'll see who that is. That's number
25.
25. So that is Landon Edwards, a freshman for the Bears. Comets will inbound underneath. Same idea they had earlier, and it worked. First time worked again. Still no same result, though, unfortunately. No points for the Comets.
We just seem to not be able to get those shots to drop.
Oh, nice block there by David Atchison. Mentioned earlier, he's a 6'1" freshman. That's an encouraging sign. We talked about needing to protect the paint, and that was exactly what we needed right there. So Willow inbound. Oh, Cawthon thought about trying to jump for it and steal it, maybe a little bit out of reach. 25 dribbles it. May have took an extra step, and I think they're going to get a foul.
Another foul for Edwards, I believe.
Whalen was trying to get up court with the basketball, and I think he may have got tripped. So let's see what the call is. 25 again. He just picked up a foul, and now he's got 2 fouls.
Yep.
So 2 fouls for 25 in a matter of 20 seconds or so. So something to keep an eye on. Comets inbound.
There, I don't see the Thompson boy and some of the others. They're going to try to save them for as many quarters as they can in varsity.
That's probably right. So just if you could remind our listeners of what the rules are around that.
You're allowed 6 quarters.
6 quarters.
You can do 4 and 2 or 3 and 3 or 2 and 4.
They got a fairly deep bench, although not as deep as the Bears junior varsity bench. But to your point, they may want to save some of those for fresh legs in the varsity game. That's
Levi Atchison, or David. I knew him. He was Levi in class, but then he went to David his 8th grade year, so I'm still calling him Levi.
So Mr. Atchison with 2 points. In the corner. Comets playing tough defense. They've really stepped up their intensity on the defensive end here in the second quarter, Michael. Oh, and what's the call? Is that a timeout? So timeout Bears. They want to talk this one over. I think Coach Forrest or
now this will be
or is this Mr. Lee or?
Yeah, Mr. Lee, James Lee.
I think Mr. Lee wants to talk this one over. He's probably seeing what we were seeing. The Comets were a little bit more intense on defense, and I think it was starting to get to the Bears.
Yeah, they were struggling a little bit handling the ball there.
They sure were. Good atmosphere this evening. We got our cheerleaders over there cheering nice and loud. You could hear our student section earlier.
Yep.
Just a good atmosphere, a nice way to spend a Friday evening before the Christmas holiday.
Yep.
As we talked about last night, and Michael, I don't want to put you on the spot. I don't know if you know the boys' upcoming schedule or not. I know the girls, we talked about this a little bit last night on the broadcast. They have a tournament next week in Mountain Grove. And so as a reminder, if you weren't listening last night, Mountain Grove tournament next week. It's a wonderful tournament. The girls took home the trophy, the championship last year. So if you're going to be local and you don't have anything to do and you like basketball, it's a good way to spend your
Mountain Grove's got a really, really nice gym up there.
They sure do. They got plenty of vending, concessions and stuff like that. So, but I'm sure there's some good restaurants to eat up there in Mountain Grove as well, right?
Yeah, there's a place called
David Atchison with a nice fadeaway shot off the glass. That's 2 more points for him.
He's got 4 for the game now. They've got a nice restaurant up there by Walmart called The Grove. That is a really good place to eat. Home cooking and pretty reasonable on their prices.
Always like a good meal away from home. It's kind of part of the fun of getting away and going on these trips, and watching the games. You get to go try out some new restaurants.
Yep. Looks like we have a foul. Connor Clay picked up a foul and sends number 23 to the line.
Comets are starting to close that gap a little. We had a 12-point gap earlier. We've narrowed that to 7. Of course, Scarborough with free throws. He misses the first.
It's down to a 7-point lead. It was 13 at the end of the quarter.
I think you're right. So whittling away that lead. Second free throw is up, and it's good.
So 22-14. Kendrick brings the ball down. Gets it over to Eli Simmons. Eli.
It's deflected, but they maintain control, and I think it's going to stay right here with Comets.
Yep. Eli got by his guy, he thought, and then somebody else come along and swatted it out of there.
So that's Connor Clay, I believe, going to be inbounding for the Comets. Inbounds to Whalen, who goes baseline and up and off the glass, and that's good. So nice play there, good assist by Connor, and then the 2 points by Peyton Whalen, and we have ourselves a 6-point ball game. Oh, that's going to be a blocking foul or a charge, one of two. I think he got the charge.
I think he called a charge.
So nice play by Peyton Whalen on both ends. He got the 2 points, and then he plants his feet and takes the charge. So two good plays there.
If he's anything like his brother used to be, Dylan, he would sure take charges.
Yeah, he played with some intensity, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, that was a nice idea. Just unfortunately, the defense read that play and deflected the ball out of bounds.
Yep.
And Kendrick will inbound for the Comets. Over in the corner to Whalen with the corner three. It's up and it's good. So he's on fire right now. 3 more points for Whalen.
He's got 5 now.
Comets closing the gap.
22-19, down to a 3-point lead.
You can just kind of sense the Bears feeling the pressure as their lead slips away. And that's another turnover. That's going to be Kendrick Seacrest, who's going to drive. Oh, nice idea, but it didn't work. He was in the restricted area. I kind of feel like there should have been a foul there on the defense, but no call. That's going to be off Comets. Actually, no. I think we may have got away with one there, but either way, Comet basketball. Thought it might have been off Mr. Atchison, but we'll take it.
I think number 32, he's in the game now for the first time for Willow. I don't have his name on me, but
Gabriel Kinzel is what they have listed here on the roster. So
looks like a fairly tall guy.
Yep.
He deflected a pass there, and they got a steal.
And I think Mr. Atchison checked out for the Comets. I don't see him in there now.
Yep.
I didn't catch who.
Grant Cawthon
Grant.
back in.
Okay, so Grant Cawthon back in for the Comets.
Number 20 is out there for Willow.
Oh, and Whalen with the steal. He dribbles it up court, and he slipped. I think there may have been a wet spot there on the floor. He kind of slipped. But the Comets maintain possession. Corner three is off target. Cawthon tries to come over and deflect the ball, but I don't know if did they call a foul or did they just say out of bounds off the Comets? I think it's just off the. Nope, they got Cawthon for the foul. I'm kind of afraid that was going to happen, so that'll be his second.
He kind of did come over his back and try to swat at it. Okay, we are 2 fouls on Grant. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter.
Good ball game so far.
Yeah.
It's like the refs are talking about something. Not sure what's going on here, but they're going to get together and have a chat. I think we're good, so we're ready to play on. Bears are inbounding. You see the Comets with the full court. Well, I thought it was going to be a full court press, maybe just on the inbound.
Hayden Holman pressuring the ball handler.
Nice defense. They've kind of shied away from the paint a little bit since they put the pressure on. That's going to be a turnover. Controlled by the Comets. Nice idea there. Oh, he gets the ball, and I think it's going to be out on the Comets. Yep.
Yeah, Jaron kind of lost his balance there.
He got the rebound, and if he didn't go out of bounds, he may have traveled before then. So either way, it was a turnover on the Comets. So he took a few steps there, but he kind of lost his footing there, I think, after he got the ball. Nice defense by Mr. Holman there, bringing the ball up court. Over in the corner, back out to the top of the key. Back to the corner, he drives, thinks about going baseline, instead brings it back up top. Tries to pass it inside, but that pass is stolen by Peyton Whalen, and Comets are off to the races again. 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. And that's a deep three. Maybe not the shot you wanted there, just a little heat check.
A little bit deep.
So that was Jaron Hosapple on the shot there. Bears driving.
Willow's trying to do a little bit of a dribble drive.
Yep.
Here.
Little dribble drive, and that shot's up, and
20.
that's good. That was a nice shot.
20.
Colton Forrester. Colton Forrester is a sophomore for the Bears. Jalen with the
Oh.
travel. I believe they're going to, they're
Yeah,
going to
he
give him on
carried
the,
it. He went above his shoulder on that one.
yeah.
Looks like Seacrest is back in. Peyton Whalen going to have a seat. So we got Holzapple, Holman, Cawthon, Seacrest, and Clay.
Oh, and Cawthon tries to steal it away, almost stole it. Now he's on the floor, and I think they're going to get a timeout.
They call a timeout.
So timeout on the floor.
24-19 with 1:21 left in the second quarter.
I think that's going to be, was that a 20-second, 30-second timeout?
I didn't see.
He made this motion, so I don't think it's a full.
Full's arm straight out. 30 is
30, yeah,
where you
so I
touch
think
your
we got
shoulders.
ourselves a 30-second timeout here. Still a lot of folks filing in here tonight. Long ways to go in this junior varsity matchup. We're, as Michael mentioned, we're about 1 minute and 21 seconds gameplay from halftime in this one. Comets back out on the floor. They've had their little chat and they're ready to go, and the Bears disperse. And I think the Bears are going to inbound here momentarily from the baseline. All right. So let's see what happens here in our final minute 21, quarter number 2. Bears inbounding from the baseline. He throws it over to 23, back out to 11 in the corner. His foot was on the line. The shot's no good anyway. Comets tried to rebound, deflected off number 5. That's Holt McGinnis. That's out of bounds on him, and that's going to be Comet basketball.
Okay, Holzapple. Back to Seacrest. Caden Holman with the 3. And off. Little bit strong on it.
He's pushing up the court.
Number 5 with the nice drive.
Comets not able to get back on defense in time. Nice little pass there. Shot, rebound by Holman.
Seacrest with the 3, and it's off the rim. Holzapple with the rebound. Back up. And Willow comes away with another rebound. Out to number 11.
They're matching them with intensity. I just don't think they're shooting quite as high a percentage of shot as Willow's shot so far in this first half.
Oh, nice cut to the basket there.
They're just kind of camping out in the lane there. Not what you want if you're the Comets. You kind of want to plug that lane a little bit better.
Yep.
Saw 2 Bears just kind of standing around there in the paint.
Okay, Holzapple picked up a foul. But it was on the floor, so there's not shooting.
Bears going to inbound. Oh, and he throws it over. Try to pick it off. Corner. Baseline, he throws it away. He just can't hang on to the ball this evening. Cawthon dribbles it up court for the Comets. They can hold for the last shot. 10 seconds. He's got a wide open corner 3. It's off target. Controlled by Willow, but stolen away by Cawthon. Cawthon throws it. It's stolen, and we go to halftime.
26-19 at halftime. Willow's up.
Kind of sloppy there at the end, but either way, we're going to take us a quick break. We've got a 10-minute intermission, so we're going to step away for a few minutes, but we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, and welcome back. About a minute and a half away from the start of the third quarter. Comets trailing by 7 here at halftime. It's been a hard-fought first half by the Comets, and so we'll see. Anxious to see what sort of adjustments they made at halftime. Lots of turnovers in that first half by both teams, actually. Comets came on a little stronger. They were down by 13 after one quarter, and they were able to narrow that gap to 7 in the second quarter. So we'll see what adjustments have been made by both teams at halftime. Mr. Thompson, Brody Thompson, number 15, sophomore for the Bears. He stood out as for the Bears in that first half, their leading scorer. Comets a little more evenly distributed with their points here in the first half, but we'll see how it goes in here in the second half. Like David Atchison, he had 4 points, all those coming in the second quarter. Peyton Whalen, he came on strong. He had a really good second quarter. He had some crucial steals there, a corner 3, and another shot for him. So he has 5 points for the Comets so far. So really excited to see what our Comets look like here as we get ready to start the third quarter. Also anxious to see who Coach comes out with in the lineup here as we kick off quarter number 3.
Yep. It'd be interesting to see if he goes back to the starters or the Willow kind of struggled scoring that second quarter, but they took their starters out and didn't play them in the second quarter. So we'll see if they're, well, it looks like their starters are back out there for the third quarter.
Looks like we're going to come out with Whalen and Atchison, Cawthon, Mr. Seacrest, and then
Jaron
Hoseapple. All right, Whalen inbounds. Start this third quarter. Mr. Seacrest over to Whalen. In the corner to Mr. Hoseapple with the 3. It's offline, but they get their own rebound.
Atchison gets a rebound.
He
kicks it over to Whalen. Whalen over to Hoseapple. And a
good
nice
ball movement there. How you like to see that, Michael?
Yeah, that was a nice series there.
So Comets drawing first blood here in the third quarter. Whalen playing some tough defense, trying to put some pressure on these Bears, trying to kind of disrupt their offensive flow. Atchison with the rebound. He passes it. Unfortunately, Whalen steals it back, and
whoa,
I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't know where the foul was on that.
Hoseapple with the 2 points, and 2 more for Mr. Hoseapple. So we've got a 3-point ball game now.
Jaron's up to 7 for the game.
Mr. Thompson bringing it up court again for the Bears. Whalen again with that tough defense. Bears seem a little rattled here in the early going. Bears dribbling the ball around. That's number 11, John Ball. He dribbles. Mr. Thompson goes, drives in, over in the corner for 13 with the 3, wide open, in and out, but they get their own rebound.
Number 5 with the rebound
and gets fouled. So he's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Foul was on Atchison.
I believe so.
Yep, on Lee, David.
So that's his first foul. Mr. McGinnis, first one is good. He definitely had a presence in the lane in the first half. McGinnis,
yeah,
several rebounds. Not sure how many points he had, but he definitely was rebounding and continuing that here in the third quarter. He misses his second free throw, and Seacrest will dribble the ball up court. Dribbles it off of his foot, and that's going to be a turnover.
McGinnis had 2 points in the first half, so he's up to 3.
And a nice block.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that block. It kind of sends a statement defensively to the other team.
Yeah.
Thompson, top of the key. Whalen again, playing him close. Tries to poke that ball away. Thompson regains control of the ball. Over in the corner to McGinnis. Inside. Keep your hand straight up there, McGinnis. He dribbles. Oh, a nice pass. Oh, and he wasn't ready for it.
Another foul.
I thought he might get him on a travel there, but I guess he got fouled.
David, Atchison hacked him across the arm before.
He seemed a little surprised when he caught that ball there.
Yeah.
But
that was a good pass.
So 2 fouls now. That's something to watch. Your big men, they get in trouble, foul trouble. That can become problematic. Although Coach has a deep bench, it looks like Coach is going to make some adjustments here. So Connor Clay coming in to take David Atchison's spot as he picks up 2 quick fouls here in the third quarter.
So number 23 is at the line. He's 1 of 3 now. We'll see how he does on this last one here.
Braden Scarborough.
Yeah, he made it, even though Grant kind of stepped into the lane before the ball got there, but it didn't matter. He made it. So
Seacrest dribbles the ball up court, over in the corner to Whalen. Whalen drives baseline, and he's going to go up with a shot off the glass. That's no good, and that's rebounded by Bears, and maybe a frustration foul there on Whalen. He tried to steal the ball away as he didn't make the shot.
Yep, personal foul on Peyton Whalen.
No, he overthrows it, and Cawthon gets it, the steal and tries to do a kind of a circus
Another foul
backhanded
on Whalen.
shot.
Another foul on Whalen. He's picked up 2 here in the last 10 seconds.
So Comets need to calm down a little bit. It's already, their 4th or 5th foul so far?
Fourth team foul, yeah.
Fourth
One
team
more, and
foul.
they're going to be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter.
So Atchison and Whalen both picking up 2 fouls here in the first 2 minutes, quarter number 3. I'm sure Coach probably told them they need to step up their intensity, but I don't think he meant like that, Michael.
Yeah.
That's a turnover, so that's going to be Comet basketball. Seacrest will bring it up court. Seacrest going to his left side, over to Hosapple. Hosapple inside to Whalen. Whalen underneath. They're going to run some offense. Corner 3 by Hosapple. That's off target, but Cawthon there with the rebound, and he goes back up. Target that shot's offline. He's going to try to come behind maybe and steal it from him, but I think he had a sense somebody was there. So he backs off, and
Ultramat with a long 3. Number 11 with the rebound and put back.
Bears are just taking better shots, Michael. We're getting some offensive rebounds, but we're just not taking quality shots down in the post.
Back up to a 7-point lead, 30-23 for Willow.
Seacrest almost had the ball stolen away from him. Cawthon over to Hosapple. Hosapple goes baseline, and it's deflected. Connor Clay goes up, and I believe he was fouled.
Yep.
So that's going to be Blaine Alterma. Foul on him, the sophomore from Willow Springs. So Connor Clay is going to shoot 2.
That's his first foul, so he's not. Connor Clay with a nice free throw.
Couple of substitutions here for the Comets.
Caden Holman back in and Eli Simmons back in.
Clay with a second free throw. That's off target. And the Bears control. Dribbles up court. Over in the corner, corner 3, number 11. That is in and out. They get their own rebound. He falls down. Comet basketball. Seacrest dribbles it up, and that's deflected, so no backcourt violation there. That shot's off target. Maybe some defensive pressure helped, and I think Comets may want to settle down here and try to run some offense. And that's almost stolen. Seacrest drives.
Seacrest
deflected. Nobody's back, and that's going to be an easy layup for the Bears.
That's 6 points now for, did you say his name's John?
John Ball, number 11.
Okay.
Hosapple in the corner to Seacrest. Seacrest punt fakes, goes baseline up. That's off target.
Holman with the rebound.
Mr. Simmons traveled. That's going to be a travel, so a turnover on the Comets. Blaine Altermott will bring it up court. Eli is on him. Holman guarding Connor Clay, rather.
Yep. Had good defense on that. 23 tried to back him down in there, but it didn't
Darren
work.
Hosapple goes baseline. That shot's off target, but Connor Clay tried to rebound it. It's going to be deflected off Willow. That'll be Comet basketball.
Okay, now we got 3 Atchison and Whalen and Cawthon coming back in with Hosapple, Seacrest and Clay having a seat.
Hopefully they've settled down a little bit. You like the intensity, you just don't want to see them get in foul trouble.
Yeah.
So Caden Holman looks like he's going to inbound it again for the Comets. Cawthon's calling for it, but instead it's outside to Eli. Eli goes up. Oh, and that almost went in. I thought it might go in, but it didn't. It
Bounced down there
around
a couple of times, didn't it?
It did. And Bears are driving right in the lane.
Atchison with another rebound.
Cawthon up to
over
Eli.
to Eli, and a nice layup for Eli. Eli's got 3 for the game now.
Good basket. Comets needed that one. Down by 6.
Down by 6.
He's going to set the screen. And he's double teamed, passes it out. Mr. Thompson.
Boom.
Thought they might get him on a foul there.
I thought
Reach
so
in.
too. Yeah, that's.
That was close. Oh, and he goes almost stolen. I think he's going to get fouled there.
I think David may have just picked up his 3rd.
Braden Scarborough is going to go to the line for 2 more free throws. That is number 3, foul number 3 for David Atchison. Missed that first one. It appears that coach is going to leave Atchison in with the 3 fouls. And that second free throw is good, so now
Scarborough now has 5 points.
Holman trapped in the corner, double team. You need some help, and I think Coach Honeycutt heads up called a timeout there. They needed that because they were in trouble.
So we got a 30-second timeout.
We'll see what Coach draws up here, but they were definitely in a lot of trouble. You had one player with a basketball, double teamed, and I think Coach could read the tea leaves on that one. Things were starting to go south in a hurry, so he wisely calls a timeout. So they're going to regroup. Looks like they're going to stick with their same 5. I don't see any indication of any substitutions here.
Haven't seen anybody go to the table to check in, so it'll be the same 5. Holman, Simmons, Atchison, Cawthon, and Wayland. Willow has Scarborough. I'm still trying to get their names to their numbers, but Thompson's still out there.
Wayland dribbles it inbound. It's deflected, but that's off the Bears, so it's going to stay right here with the Comets. So Cawthon will inbound it again.
McGinnis is out there.
Into Wayland. Wayland's got to get this ball up court. He tries to, but it's stolen. Bears with possession. They like that corner. Now they're going to run some offense, and he drives in, air ball.
Yeah.
Cawthon with the rebound, and so he's driving up court. They've got Comets had numbers. Eli in the corner thought about the 3. Instead, he gets tripped, and I think they're going to call a foul. I think that's going to be on number 13. Well, I thought they called a foul. I don't know what they called.
Yeah, 3 on number 5.
Number 5.
Hope McGinnis.
Oh, inbound, but he couldn't quite handle that pass, and so another turnover. Michael, we've seen too many turnovers so far for the Comets tonight. That's frustrating.
Number 23 had to rebound and put back, and now another steal. And it's going to be a jump ball. And it will stay with Willow. It is 35-26 with 48.3 seconds left. Holzapple's back in. Seacrest is back in.
Michael,
Clay is back in.
I think if we can cut down on those turnovers, we might have ourselves a game.
Yeah, I agree.
He drives.
McGinnis with a nice drive to the basket.
Really nice drive. Really nice drive by Mr. McGinnis. So that's an 11-point lead now for the Bears. Just about 35 seconds left to go. They're going to get a foul on Thompson, I think.
Thompson got his first.
So foul number 1 on Brody Thompson. talented sophomore, Willow Springs. Connor Clay inbounds. Seacrest dribbles it up court.
See if they play for last shot, or are they going to try to score early and maybe get another chance?
Seacrest's going to drive. He's going to take it himself. Kind of thought they might try to run some offense there, hold, like you mentioned, maybe for the final shot. I think Bears are going to do that, though, because they just called a timeout.
They called a timeout.
Going to try to set up a play here. I'm not sure, Michael, that was the play they wanted on this offensive end. You typically don't want one person dribbling it and then driving it. You want to try to get your other players involved.
Yep.
Move that ball around, try to get a defensive breakdown. But we'll see. We'll see what the Bears do here with 13.9 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Still a long ways to go tonight. We've got a whole nother quarter left in this one. And then don't forget, after this game, our varsity matchup between these two teams. That should be a fun game.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Willow's got some really talented guys on their varsity squad. Last year they were really outstanding three-point shooters. So Willow's going to inbound the ball to Thompson. Waylon Garden Thompson.
Looks like they've...
And a foul on Kendrick.
So 2 more free throws coming for Braden Scarborough, it looks like. He's been at the free throw line a lot this season.
He's been there a lot, hasn't he? Down to 5.3 seconds left. Fouled him on the way to the basket, so.
5 seconds to go here. Quarter number 3. Comments are running out of time, Michael. It's...
yeah.
We're going to have to tighten up that ball handling as we head into quarter number 4. Refs, it looks like there may be a wet spot on the court, so they're going to get that cleaned up. Make sure it's safe before we resume play here. I think they've got it cleared up now. So, again, Braden Scarborough, the freshman, 5'10", for the Bears. He goes to the line for 2 more tonight. And the first one's up, and it's offline.
Off the back of the rim, just a little hard.
If the Comets get the rebound here, they got to run fast. They got to get down there fast to the other end.
And Scarborough has made 1 of 2 every time he goes.
4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. In the corner, Whalen's got to shoot it quick. And he couldn't get it off in time, unfortunately, as time expires in quarter number 3.
12-point lead for the Bears going into the 4th quarter.
All right, we'll be right back, folks, so don't go anywhere. All right, we're back for quarter number 4. Comets will inbound the ball here at mid-court to start the 4th quarter. Jalen Hosapple inbounds to Kendrick Seacrest. Seacrest dribbles baseline. Oh, and it's deflected. That should stay right here, and it does. It's going to stay right here with the Comets. Deflected by the Bears. So Seacrest will inbound it from the corner. Into Whalen. Whalen with the corner three, the quick three, and it's off target, but the Comets get the rebound. And who is that, Cotham? I think Cotham
got the rebound, but they called a foul on the shot, so it looks like Grant's going to go to the line for a chance to cut the lead without time running off.
And when you're down by 12 points, you really need that, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
And the first one's good.
Grant's up to 3 points now.
Very important to make these free throws here in the final stretch. And he does. He makes them both. So 2 clutch free throws by Grant Cotham. Now we got to tighten down on the defensive end here. See if we can force some turnovers, maybe some bad shots, get some rebounds.
Willow still got Thompson out there and Holt McGinnis. But I noticed the number 13, I think he went to get ready for the varsity game.
Blaine Altermont. That's kind of a wild shot, a little offline. Cotham had it and then lost it out of bounds, so that's going to stay right here. See if we can get a turnover or a rebound or something and cut this to a single-digit lead here. And they inbound it into the corner. Thompson goes baseline, back to the top to the key to Holt McGinnis. McGinnis passes it to number 11, back out to Thompson. Thompson inside. They're going to get him for a travel.
He took I don't know what he was doing there, but he did take a step.
That's another turnover. We need a few of those here if we're going to get back in the game.
Need a few of them, don't we?
We do. So Seacrest bringing the ball up court for the Comets. Jalen Hosapple in the corner looking for someone open. Cotham shoots the corner three. It's off target. And the Bears, Thompson brings it back up court. And I'm not so sure if he didn't elbow the defender, but we'll see what the call is here. Nope, that's
Jaron Hosapple.
It's going to be on the Comets. I thought maybe Mr. Thompson got him with his elbow, but that's not the call.
Jaron was riding him all the way down there.
He was. So. Thompson, quick corner baseline shot. It's off target.
And off of Kendrick.
Kendrick almost had that rebound. Comets are doing a good job of getting their hand on those rebounds, but they're having a little bit of trouble.
Getting them corralled.
They sure are. So Bears will inbound it again from the baseline. He passes it in to number 5, Mr. McGinnis, I believe. Yep, that's Mr. McGinnis. McGinnis brings back out top of the key, over in the corner to Thompson.
We still don't know who number 50 is, but he's out there at the moment.
And that's a beautiful shot by Mr. Thompson there.
His first point since the first quarter.
Whalen.
He's up to 11.
He drives. Oh, nice pass to McGinnis. And what are they going to get him for?
He passed.
You're right. Thank you.
McGinnis. I think McGinnis just picked up the foul, though. Maybe that's
you are right.
That's number 4 on McGinnis. So if we can get him out of there, it might.
That would be helpful because McGinnis has been a huge. And that's
Grant Cotham.
Speaking of huge, that was a huge 2 points. We really needed that.
Back to a 10-point lead for Willow. The Comets keep scratching and clawing, trying to get back in it.
Thompson drives past Whalen and 2 more points. So
it may be Thompson time. He may be going to try to carry the team here to the finish.
Kind of trading 2-pointers here. We got to take good shots. Make sure we take care of the basketball. Cotham, and that's going to be out off the Comets, and that's Bears ball. So we got to do a better job take care of the basketball.
Looks like Eli Simmons coming in for Jaron Hosapple.
Oh, and the Bears throw it away. That's a positive for the Comets. So we're going to get the look out in row number 1 over there on the other side, though.
Yeah.
I don't think they were expecting to catch a ball tonight.
Trading turnovers there for a second.
Oh, Atchison.
Another.
Seacrest gets blocked, but Cotham comes in and steals the ball. Over to Seacrest. Seacrest in the corner. Eli thinks about it. Instead, dribbles in, and they're going to
Kendrick got hit somewhere, so the refs are letting him kind of walk it off for a minute.
So did they call a foul or?
No, it was an incidental hit, and so Hose Apple's coming in for Seacrest. He's going to go catch his breath on the bench.
All right. So 4:19 to go. Comets down by 12.
Hose Apple to inbound.
They got to get it in. They do into Eli. Eli with the corner three, steps back, and that's an air ball. But Hose Apple's right there with the follow-up. No good. Hose Apple again, and that one is good. Nice teamwork there. Mr. Atchison tips it out to Hose Apple, and Hose Apple with a quick two.
Hose Apple's up to 9 points for the game. Again, we apologize on Willow. There's a number 50 out there, but his name wasn't, or his number wasn't 50 on the program we have, so the mysterious number 50.
And we've called his number a few times.
Yeah, we have.
He's definitely made an impact tonight. So.
He's got several rebounds and a few points inside. And
just a 10-point game.
I always say you want to try to be within 10 in the fourth quarter, so we're there. We just gotta take care of things.
Yep, got to take better care of the basketball. We've said that a lot, but it's so true. Take quality shots. I feel like we get the ball and we just kind of throw it up there sometimes, so we got to try to take,
yeah,
a little more concerted effort to take a good shot. And the Comets will break the huddle.
Atchison, Hose Apple, Wayland, Cawthon, and Eli Simmons. Number 11, 23, 15, 50, and 5 will all be back out there. So.
And as you mentioned, Michael, Holt McGinnis, number 5, has 4 fouls, so he's got to play
pretty
careful, right?
Yeah, careful.
So if you're the Comets, maybe you can kind of exploit that on the offensive end, be a little more aggressive in the post, knowing that he's got to be extra careful. Comets get it, and Hose Apple up with a shot, and we've got ourselves an 8-point ball game. So back to single digits. Been a while. Full court press, trying to put some pressure on these Bears. Challenge the shot. Atchison, good contested shot there.
Number 11, man, he's got some hops. He
sure
does.
He's
blocked 2 or 3 shots today, and I'm not sure how tall he is, but
number 11, he is 5'9".
5'9". Okay, foul on Eli Simmons. So that's number 2 for the quarter.
You're right, though. He may not be, he's 5'9", but he's got some hops. He can get up there, can he?
Yes, he can. McGinnis back to number 50.
Oh, that's going to be a charge. Yep.
He kind of turned backwards. And
good job on David Atchison to plant his feet there. He just kind of stood there and took the charge. Got a whistle here. I think maybe substitution.
Seacrest is back in.
So Comets bringing the ball up court. Jalen Hose Apple with the ball, the lefty, into Atchison. Atchison out to Wayland with the 3 at the top of the key, and that's offline. And
number 11 with another rebound.
John Ball is going to control that rebound again. Thompson dribbles it up court for the Bears. They may try to run some clock here. They've got an 8-point lead with 3 minutes to go. It's probably getting to that point in time, Michael, where they're going to start.
Got a foul on Seacrest. That's his second.
You don't want to give the Comets a chance to get back in this. So if I'm the Bears, I'm probably trying to play keep away with the Comets here for a little bit.
I would definitely want to slow it down just a little bit.
Thompson.
Make them have to foul you.
Over to McGinnis. McGinnis over to Ball. Ball to Thompson. That looks like exactly what they're going to do, Michael.
Yep.
McGinnis. We're going to have to probably get up a little bit and play tougher defense, kind of like that right there with Peyton Whalen, because they're perfectly content to just pass it around for the final 3 minutes if we let them.
Yep.
So 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go. Down by 8. There's still time. We need a turnover, rebound, something.
Oh.
And almost had the turnover there.
Almost did.
So they're McGinnis back out the ball. Ball over to Thompson. Thompson thought about it maybe, but I think he'd rather burn some more time off the clock.
I think he's just seeing if he can get the guy to jump so he'd jump into him and get 3 free throws. But timeout by Willow. We are down to 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. It's 42-34, 8-point game.
This is the point of the game where it gets really tough when you're the team down by 8 points. You're trying to
do
force a
everything you
turnover.
can.
But you don't want to foul, right? Because you're just going to send them to the free throw line.
Yeah.
But, you know, at a certain point they may have to if they're not able to steal.
Yeah. The old time on the clock, it's not your friend anymore.
No. The Bears have some good ball handlers out there right now, which makes it even more challenging if you're the Comets trying to force a turnover here. Ideally, you're putting your best 2 or 3 ball handlers and just telling them to play catch for those final couple of minutes.
Yeah. Make them foul us, and we'll go make our free throws.
So the Bears will inbound from midcourt. Ball was going to inbound. Looks like Thompson may have wanted it. Yep.
Thompson stepped across to get it on the other side, and now he's back across the timeline over the ball.
This is kind of what we're going to have to see a little bit more of here. We're going to have to make something happen. There we go. We needed that turnover. So Whalen dribbles it up in the corner.
Over to Seacrest. Seacrest over to Grant.
Cawthon drives baseline, and he goes up and
good.
And the foul.
And he was pushed.
So down to a 6-point lead with a chance to make it a 5-point deficit here. As Cawthon makes the shot, hoop in the arm, is going to get a chance for a 3-point play.
Cawthon's up to 8 points with a chance to get his 9th here.
And he made a couple free throws a moment ago, so let's see if he can do it again.
He did it.
He does. So that's a 5-point game now, 42-37, a minute 44. And that ball is deflected and almost a turnover again. So kind of feel the momentum starting to shift a little bit here. Let's see if the Comets can keep up their defensive intensity. Willow inbounds.
Hope McGinnis has it, and he's got
Seacrest.
Seacrest all over him.
Ball almost traveled. Thompson goes, and he passes it, and that's going to be a travel. It's another travel on Thompson. We saw that in the first half. He got called for that.
Kind of got caught in between, do I pass or just shoot?
Yep, and here we go with a minute 33 to go, and the Comets are threatening. Down by 5, Hosapple. He drives, screened by Cawthon. Whalen with the ball. Whalen thinks about it, takes a shot. It's offline. Maybe not the shot you want there in that situation, Coach.
Well, you just kind of hope that they don't feel like they've got to, each one's got to try to be the one to win it, or, you know, keep working the ball around, find your open teammate.
Comets are going to have to either a turnover or a foul here, and that's
there's a foul.
a hard foul, but
Atchison helped.
that's going to be his 4th, I believe.
Yep. Atchison helped number 23 back up after he knocked him down. So 56.7 seconds left. And
now they're showing that's Atchison's first foul, which we'd totally be okay with, but I think that's wrong.
Yeah, they met. There it is.
There we go. Now they fixed it.
I guess he missed the free throw. I didn't see it.
He did.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Well, if he sticks true to form, he should make this next one.
Is this the one that's made?
Every other one.
Every other one.
Oh, off the rim.
Luckily for the Comets, he misses both, and Seacrest, he drives up off the glass.
Hosapple with the rebound and follow. And now we have a 3-point lead with 48.9 seconds left.
Comets definitely not going away quietly, are they, Michael?
Nope. Full timeout by Coach Honeycutt.
So we've got 48 seconds to go. We're down by 3. Of course, the Bears are going to be inbounding, and so really they're going to be continuing, Michael, to try to just keep the ball away from our guys, right?
Yeah. They got to get it across the timeline, but then after that,
Comets, we've made, I think, maybe 1 or 2 threes. Not a ton of 3 shots
let's
for us
see.
tonight, have we?
We've made 1, 2, 2 3-pointers.
So 2, and we've taken quite a few, but only
taken quite a few.
probably more than we coach wants us to. But so with that in mind, we're down by 3 points. You got to wonder what the strategy is.
Might try to, if you get it back, try to pound it inside and not just settle for a 3-point unless somebody's wide open. And
so it looks like Eli Simmons, I don't know if he was in before the timeout, but he's in now.
he's back in. I think he's a pretty decent 3-point shooter most of the time.
Hose Apple's in. I think he had one of the threes earlier in the first quarter.
Yep.
So Willow inbounds, and
Holt McGinnis gets it to Thompson. Thompson gets across the line, and Peyton Whalen does a foul. And that's team foul. That should be team foul number 5, so Thompson will go to the line for 2.
And unfortunately for the Comets, probably not the one they want at the free throw line. Thompson.
I'm probably going to say you're right. Nothing but net on that one. 14 points now for Thompson, looking to make his 15th. And he missed it. So it's 43-39, 4-point lead.
Almost turned the ball over there. Cawthon has control of it now. He's going to drive, and he goes up and off the glass, and it's no good, but he's going to go to the line for 2 more. And I don't want to jinx him, Michael, but I think he's made all of his free throws so far. So,
except for the first 2, so maybe
except
he's
for the
good.
first 2, okay.
Maybe he's good. Grant's a sophomore. First one's up and good.
I was a little nervous after I just said he had made those. So, glad I didn't jinx him. 3-point game, 30 seconds to go.
Second one's up and good.
And it's good, too. So, 2-point ball game now. Comets continue to cut away this lead. They're fighting hard. They are not going away. And I think Thompson just traveled, but they didn't call it. And they're going to get a foul on against John Ball. Comets fouled John Ball, that is. So
Grant is up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points.
So he got the high score for the Comets?
I can check.
First free throw is good. So we got ourselves a 3-point game. If somehow he can miss this, Comets got to get the rebound. If not,
Hose Apple has 13.
All right, it's a 3-point game with 20 seconds to go. Let's see what the Comets do. Whalen with the 3, and that's off target. And they're going to be forced to foul again. Unfortunately, we've got 10 seconds to go in this one. And unfortunately for the Comets, it's Thompson going to be shooting free throws again, and that just might do it, Michael. If he makes one of these 2 free throws, that could be it. We'll see.
Always seems like, as a coach, you want the guy that is your best free throw shooter to have the ball in his hands at this time of the game.
Yes, for
if
sure.
If you're the opposition, that's the worst person you want. And Thompson makes the first.
He says Brody Thompson, the sophomore, solid ball player. We've seen him play, good ball handler, makes his free throws, which is always a good metric when you're looking at ball players. So 5-point game. Let's see what we do here with 10 seconds to go. That ball is stolen away, and folks, that's going to do it. Give the Comets a lot of credit for fighting their way back in. They were down by 13 after the first quarter, but they clawed their way back in and ended up losing it by 5 points in this one.
Yeah. So looking at the scoring here, Connor Clay had 1, Grant Cawthon had 11, Peyton Whalen had 5, Eli Simmons had 3, Kendrick Seacrest had 2, Jaron Holzapple had 13. Caden Holman had 2. And David Atchison had 4. For Willow, McGinnis had 5. Ball had 7. Number 13 is
Blaine Altermont.
he had 5. Number 23
Braden Scarborough.
had 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Number 15, Thompson had 2, 4, 6, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. And number 50 had 3. And number 20 had 2.
20 is Colton Forrester, 5'10" sophomore.
Well, we will check out and be back for the varsity game. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll need to click on the varsity tab to get that game.